this time I want to be brave everywhere, like striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. I don't scare anything. So non-stop action, non-stop action. I improve a lot of my stamina and my conditioning. So this fight, I feel gonna be fight of the night for sure.
All right, everybody, let us say hello to Mateusz Gamrot. He returns to the octagon this Saturday, UFC Vegas 107, co-main event against Ludovit Klein. Very fun fight. Mateusz, good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Good to see you. Always good, my man. That's right. 3 days left, and I'm back to UFC Octagon. Super excited.
Yes, as you mentioned, first fight of the year. It's a very fun fight. I think this one caught some people by surprise with you being ranked as highly as you are. Were you surprised by this fight offer from the UFC that you were fighting Ludovit Klein?
To be honest, I put pressure to UFC that I want to fight. I came to Florida in January, and I want to get fight soon. But this time, everybody was booked in from ranking. And I have two options. I can wait a few months later and then get somebody from ranking and good fight, or get fight soon and be active, go to back UFC Octagon. So my choice was clear. I wanna fight. I wanna be active. I'm sportsman. I don't scare anybody. Ranking without ranking doesn't matter. I wanna go to Octagon and show how I improve my skills.
So it didn't matter. You just wanted to fight as soon as possible.
That's right. This year I wanna be active. Ludovit Klein is a tough opponent. 7-win streak, bro. He's really good opponent. But the most important thing is performance in the cage. If you fight with guys with ranking or without rankings, is good, but performance is the most important. And I wanna show that I am the best guys in the world. And so I can face anybody.
Last time we saw you, you had that incredible fight with Dan Hooker, fight of the night. I think you got a lot of new fans with that performance, certainly, but unfortunately for you, it was a loss in the record book. Very close split decision, could have gone either way. What's your biggest takeaway from that fight? What's the biggest learning lesson, if you will?
Conditioning, bro. Conditioning, because because my conditioning was bad. That's why my performance go down. And I made mistake because I go to Florida Australia 10 days before, and this was not too much time to acclimatization my body, and that's why every runs my condition go down. And another thing is every round I win with Hooker in the first 3 minutes, but he gets sport in the end of the rounds. And the judges see like what's happened in the end of the rounds, and that's why he get the first round. So the big lesson from this fight was like I need to be ready and I need to be focused 100% the all rounds, like the all 5 minutes, So yeah, this was like two big reasons, and this fight showed me like Dan Hooker is one of the best strikers in lightweight division. But I stay in front of him and I exchange punch with him, and then so this was like same thing, So I know after this fight that my striking is also high level, and I wanna strike with everybody. And I only added my wrestling, and bro, this fight with Ludovit Klein wanna be fireworks 100%.
It's funny because Bilal Muhammad just spoke on his podcast about his fight with Jack Della Maddalena and losing the welterweight title. And he was talking about our game plan was to take Jack down, but I wanted to prove that I could stand with him and have this great fight on the feet. And he admitted he kind of just got caught up in the war. And I know your conditioning was the biggest takeaway, but do you feel like a similar thing happened in this fight between you and Dan, that you were just enjoying yourself, veered from the game plan a little bit and just enjoyed the battle that you guys had?
Yeah, a little bit, yes. I wanna before Hooker fight, I wanna do entertainment fight with Hooker because my performance from Dos Anjos fight was not super good or not super happy for myself. So with Hooker, I wanna do like really entertainment fight, and I do this and I do my best, but my conditioning was bad, so that's why I slow down. I slow down. But the first minute I outstanding him. So my striking was good. But bro, I am wrestler. I am so proud that I can represent this style in the during the fight. And I always wanted to shoot 2 legs and try people to down. But this time I wanna be brave everywhere, like striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. I don't scare anything. So non-stop action, non-stop action. I improve a lot of my stamina and my conditioning. So this fight, I feel gonna be fight of the night for sure.
Yeah. Every time I do an interview with somebody, it's like, oh, I'm in the best shape of my life, best condition of my career. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. They always say that. So I'm not calling you a liar or anything, but after the Dan Hooker fight and the thing you learned from this, fair to say, best condition you've been in, best stamina you'll have heading into a UFC fight, you think?
No, I don't want to say like I have best stamina and best conditioning, but 100% what I can say you is I improve these things. My last five, the last time conditioning give me loose. So I don't want to do this again. So this camp I put really focus to my stretch and conditioning, and I know that I have. This is 3 rounds, so for sure I have really good shape or only 3 rounds. So you can believe me or not, but I believe myself. I believe process. I believe my skills, and I am fresh. I am hungry. I trained 4 months in Florida, but a long time I also rest before fight. So my body is really fresh right now.
I believe you. I'm looking forward to this one.
Thank you.
Yeah. As you mentioned, Ludovit's look really good. Long winning streak. He's kind of flying under the radar a little bit. But if you guys compare resumes, you obviously have bigger fight experience. The level of competition you have faced compared to his is much higher. But to his defense, you can only fight the guys who are put in front of you. How much of a factor does your experience fighting the ranked guys, being in some of these big moments you've been in, how big of a factor will that be in this fight, in your opinion?
I never underestimate my opponents. He is really good and tough opponent. Very explosive, very good high kick, very good kick, good takedown defense. So I do my best in my preparation, but I have a lot southpaw opponents. So I have a lot of experience fight against guys like Ludovit Klein. He's short little bit than me, but long reach. Yeah, very good guy. And yeah, if I have offered about him, I think like only 5 minutes. I say okay, no problem. He's challenged to me. I wanna challenge the best guys in the world. He is one of this guy. So I accept this fight, and I am here today. 3 days left.
Yeah, I think, and I've said this forever now, I think your division is the best division in the sport. I think it's one of the toughest divisions in all of sports. And there have been a lot of changes at lightweight since your last fight. Islam Makhachev's vacating the belt. Ilia Topuria is moving up. He's fighting Charles Oliveira for the title. Paddy Pimblett's getting a bunch of wins. There's everything that happened with Arman Sarukian when he was supposed to fight for the belt. Justin Gaethje got a win earlier this year. It's been pretty wild, right? Like, what has been your reaction to all of this craziness at lightweight?
Yeah, like you said, the lightweight division is the most dangerous division and the best division. Every month is moving some things. Yeah, not like Islam. I am not surprised that he moved up. He beat everybody from lightweight division, so he wanna get the second belt. Paddy Pimblett, I don't like this guy. He talk too much, and he has a really easy way to be this place when he is are. Yeah, everybody think he deserve to fight for the title, but this the end of the day, this is UFC decision and UFC that choose. For me, to be honest, right now is focus this fight, and I wanna get the win, put the really good performance, And this year, I want to stay active. I want to get the next fight. And then if I make my plan, this next year will be huge for me.
How do you feel? Why do you think Paddy's had such an easy road? What did you think of the Chandler performance? You think that was just the UFC set that one up nicely for him to succeed in? How did you see that one heading in, and how it actually happened?
This was good performance, but always you have put good performance when the front of you is the backward, the guy who doing nothing. So the peak Chandler was like 5 years, 7 years ago. But right now the guy was so easy for him. I think the Chandler is so easy for everybody now in the lightweight division. So I am not surprised that he looks like that. But I still thinking he's easy fight like Paddy Pimblett. If he gets some really good high level opponents, he will have trouble in the fight.
So you would be a nightmare matchup for him, not a good one for him.
I think so. I love meet him in the octagon, and in future I think this gonna be happen. He looks striking right now, but he's a grappler. Great stylistic to me. When I meet him, this is gonna be great fight. But I think I finish him in the ground for sure because he make a lot of mistake in the ground, and I see this, and I have tools to get the win. Because my previous opponent was always strikers. For my previous opponent, the ground was fire, and I can show my best in the ground. But if I get someone who like ground game and he gonna scramble with me, then bro, I can really dangerous there.
First things first, this Saturday, you versus Ludovit Klein. How does this all go down? What are the headlines going to read?
This is gonna be fun fight. I prediction this is gonna be fight of the night, non-stop action. I looking forward Saturday night. I am so excited because, like I say, I am fresh. I am hungry. I wanna back win to column after my Hooker's fight. So I am really excited back to octagon and show my best. Yeah.
Few last things because you brought up something earlier, and I'm so glad you're here because I've been telling myself when I get Gamrot back, I have to ask him about this because it's driven me crazy over the years. You mentioned Islam you weren't surprised he's moving up because he's fought everybody, but he hasn't fought you. And you were a backup fighter for a title fight, the rematch between Islam Makhachev and Charles Oliveira in Abu Dhabi. You were the guy. Everybody confirmed it. Even Dana White was like, yes, that's accurate. He's the backup fighter. And then Oliveira gets hurt or gets the injury or whatever, the cut. And you are the backup fighter. And they go with Volkanovski, even though you were announced as the backup fighter. So what was that like for you being the backup fighter, already announced, and then watching someone else just sort of slide in when you probably should have slid in there because you were already the freaking backup fighter?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But UFC is politics, Like this moment, Volkanovski was bigger name than me, and the fight was Abu Dhabi. To maybe some sheikh say, "Hey, we wanna won Volk," because the first fight was excellent, 5 rounds, and everybody expect that this another fight will look the same. So I was surprised. I was. Surprised that UFC doing this, but politics, UFC Volk was a bigger name, so the UFC choose the guy, and this was like 2 or 3 weeks before when Charles get the injury. So Volk has like little bit time to prepare this. So it is what is it, bro. I was there. I was happy. I was ready to step in. Everybody know this. So I am ready anytime, bro. If you need myself in the cage, I am there.
So if they offered you to be the backup fighter again, would you take it?
It depends. It depends which fight and when this gonna be. But right now, I don't know.
Fair enough, because it's worked out for some people. and it hasn't worked out for others. Like you get passed over for Volk. And then normally if that happens, you would get the next title shot because you're the backup fighter. The whole thing just kind of drove me crazy with the whole situation. But that's a different conversation for another day to continue on, because I know you got to get going. But last thing I want to talk to you about is a longtime teammate of yours, Dustin Poirier, is about to make that walk for the final time at UFC 318 against Max Holloway for the BMF title. I wanted to get your reaction to that, but also, do you have a favorite Dustin Poirier fight? Maybe a funny story you could share between the two of you guys in the training room? When I mentioned Dustin Poirier, what's the first thing that comes to mind for you?
Great person and humble man, you know. All my fight his favorite fights, you know. When I watch his fight, he's always enjoying to me. Like 2 weeks ago or three, I watched his fight against Max Holloway, like the second fight. Bro, this was fucking war, amazing fight. And I expect that in the next fight, the final his fight will be the same, like the maybe fight of the year, you know, the stand up and exchange punch, crush the face, you know, a lot of blood. And yeah, bro, I am happy that I meet him in my wave. He always pulling me up. I learn every time from him, like the training, lifestyle, be good guy in the life. I spend with him a lot of time. We talk a lot of good things. Yeah, I am happy, and for sure I will fly to his fight in fight against Max Holloway. I will cheering him, and I hope he get the BMF belt, and he go to happy retired, happy life, and he spend time with his family. He deserves everything what is the best in the life. You know, he's the people champ. Everybody love him. UFC love him. So his career is amazing, and I chase him his way.
Well said, my man. Thank you so much for your time. All the best to you this Saturday. Looking forward. Best division in the sport. What a co-main event. Mateusz Gamrot taking on Ludovit Klein at UFC Vegas 107. Thank you again, sir. Great catching up with you, and best of luck to you on Saturday.
Thank you so much, and see you in Saturday night behind TV. Let's go.